Welcome back. It's time for crypto and see what's happening there. Now let's look at the map there, and it tells me that I can smile this morning comfortably because Bitcoin has recovered a bit. I think it went more than this. I think it got to 30,000 at some point and drew back a bit. But this morning at about 8:30, this is the price. It added 1.51%, and the dominance is now a little bit more than 48%. There you have it. Ethereum has also followed suit and gained 1.1% at 1,855.05. Just a little bit of reds around there. So we're in a safe place, at least for now, even if it's marginal. Let's look at the prices now. More prices. There you have it. Bitcoin there at 29,663. Ethereum at 1,854. And BNB also gained. We noticed that yesterday we had, I think, just one or two gains and more of losses. XRP, person of interest for some time now, is up more than 3% at that. But let's have Olumide join us now and tell us what's going on. Hi, Olumide. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning. Thanks for having me.
Good to have you. So, yeah, I think sometime between yesterday and today, Bitcoin hit 30,000 and now it's back to 29,600, yes?
Yeah, so there have been a lot of positivity around the crypto market. First of all, the US Fed spoke about the fact that they were creating a supervisory program to oversee the activities or relationship between bank and the crypto market, also blockchain technology and partnership across the industry. That really alluded to the fact that it means that crypto has a future with the banking industry. Also, in addition, there was rumors that the United States Securities Exchange Commission will likely approve the much-awaited BlackRock spot ETF. So that's really also triggered buying pressure on Bitcoin. And also, the fact that we're seeing Binance also getting regulatory approval from the likes of Dubai and most recently Japan and El Salvador also increased the buying pressure on this asset. And that's why we saw Bitcoin hitting that 30,000 mark, like you rightly said, before moderating to the 29,800 support level. But I'll be saying that, I said that I think we should also look at the fact that Binance also faced headwinds in Nigeria. This is because we had reports yesterday from the Bureau Exchange Operation Chairman alluding to the fact that Binance has to be extinguished from Africa's largest crypto market, and that's because of the Naira pressure you're seeing. We understand that P2P market plays a major role in the FX market, and a lot of people are seeing Binance as a threat in the Naira stability. So we see how this plays out because Nigeria really has a significant presence in the crypto market, and such narrative might really push negativity in that sector, like what we saw when the CBN really banned banks from relating with the crypto market.
Well, a lot of factors there pushing Bitcoin one way or the other. What about the U.S. inflation? Has that been priced in now? We've gone past that.
I think it's very tricky, but I think definitely an uptick on inflation number definitely would put more pressure on Bitcoin bulls. But I think it's really relatively to say it's been priced. Looking at the US dollar index and how Bitcoin has been ranging, I think the trigger right now is more positivity in that space and how liquidity comes in, because liquidity also still remains quite an issue.
All right, so I saw this thing about Bitcoin being used for e-fields, for eSIM and all of that. Is that a factor enough to move Bitcoin one way or the other?
Definitely, we're seeing Bitcoin being transactional use of Bitcoin have definitely been an uptick mode this year. And after the FTX saga, also the fact that you're seeing more traditional entities adopting Bitcoin as a means of payment. There are reports that entities like McDonald's, Express are using these crypto assets as some form of digital. So that definitely had credence. But the issue right now is that clarity across stable coins regulation, particularly in the European Union and United States, have somehow dampened such upside, because we've seen some hiccups across that space. So I think while you could say yes, that traditionally adoption of Bitcoin is accelerating, the clarity in regulation has somehow dampened that uptick that a lot of experts are expecting.
Yeah, but this adoption hasn't gotten to us here in Nigeria yet.
I think it has, because if you look at means of payment, a lot of young entrepreneurs, particularly Gen Z and the millennials, particularly use these crypto assets for transaction. In fact, if you look at Google Trend, Nigeria happens to be the biggest Bitcoin market based by interest after El Salvador. Also, if you look at the fact that of USDT and stablecoin, Nigeria plays a systemic role in Africa in crypto transaction, and that's why a lot of pundits are worried that we've not gotten the much needed clarity to boost blockchain adoption in Nigeria.
All right, thank you so much, Olumide. And having that meeting, I think CBN, SEC, and blockchain stakeholders are having that meeting, I think even as we speak, and we'll see what will come out of that. Thank you so much for your time, Olumide Additional.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
Okay, so let's see top gainers just briefly before we leave there. It's really important that we look at the numbers and see that there's been a boost, at least a bit, not double digits, but a boost there from 7%, 6%, 5%, and the lowest is at soar with 4%. But look at SHIB here, interesting one. Hasn't been in the news or top gainers for a bit now. We see it has gained more than 4%. I think this is Ladi's favorite Pepe. It's up almost 7%. So the market seems to be gaining up, looking brighter. Let's also look at the other ones there. The losses are not so much, 5%, 4%, and 3%. GMX there being the least at 2.59%. So perhaps this sentiment, that's the bullish sentiments, will grow a little bit more and spread a little bit more, and then we will see. Remember, we are targeting $98,000 for the price of Bitcoin. That's what the miners need to stay in profit. So perhaps we will get there maybe next year or end of next year. But we'll see. Don't know how the market goes. But that's it on Business Morning today. Thank you so much for being a part of it. We'll do it again tomorrow. But before tomorrow, 10 a.m., remember, I'll be here at 1:30 to give you updates from the world of business. And you can always watch Business Morning, Business Incorporated anytime you want on our YouTube channel. It's youtube.com and then /channelsweb, and go to Business Morning and you can relive this experience every time. Until 1:30, I'll see you. Take care. I'm John Mekwa.